In the shadows of 1930s Germany, a man with a twisted vision began to shape the minds of a nation. Joseph Goebbels, once an aspiring writer, found his true calling in propaganda. His words could ignite hatred or inspire blind loyalty, but what drove him to such extremes? This is the story of the master manipulator whose secrets are only now coming to light. But before we uncover the next chilling twist in Goebbels' dark propaganda machine, if you're gripped by this haunting tale, smash that like button and subscribe for more unsettling stories from the shadows of history. Now back to the twisted web of lies that ensnared a nation. Born into a modest family, Goebbels struggled with a physical disability that fueled his insecurities. He turned to academia, earning a doctorate, but rejection from publishers left him bitter. Then he discovered the Nazi Party, where his oratory skills caught Hitler's eye. Appointed as Gauleiter of Berlin, he began to test his propaganda techniques, using rallies and newspapers to spread his message. But beneath the surface, his personal diaries hinted at deeper turmoil and ambitions. As the Nazis rose to power, Goebbels was made Minister of Propaganda, giving him control over all media. He orchestrated massive events like the Nuremberg rallies, using film, radio, and art to create a cult of personality around Hitler. His big lie theory claimed that repeating falsehoods could make them truth. But insiders whispered that Goebbels often doubted his own creations, fueling paranoia that he was being watched. During World War II, Goebbels' propaganda machine intensified, blaming enemies for Germany's struggles and promoting total war. He used emotional appeals to maintain morale, even as defeats mounted. Behind closed doors, he faced growing dissent and family pressures, with his wife Magda and their children becoming symbols in his campaigns. Yet, cracks appeared as allies questioned his methods, and some plots to undermine him emerged. As the war neared its end, Goebbels remained fiercely loyal, moving his family into Hitler's bunker. In his final days, he continued broadcasting, urging resistance despite certain defeat. Then, in a shocking act, he and his wife poisoned their 6 children before taking their own lives. This tragedy was portrayed as an ultimate sacrifice, but questions lingered about what drove such a horrific decision. Decades later, historians uncovered evidence that Goebbels had secretly recorded private conversations, revealing he knew the war was lost early on. He manipulated events to cement his legacy, even planning posthumous propaganda. Some experts believe he intended for his family's fate to become a myth, ensuring his name would live on in infamy. This twist shows he was not just a follower, but a calculating architect of his own dark legend. Joseph Goebbels' life was a web of manipulation, from his rise to his tragic end. His propaganda techniques still influence modern media, reminding us of the power of words. But what do you think was his true motive? Was he a loyalist or a master of deception? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more untold stories from history.